All right, so we got Sparky down. He's snoozing good. Welcome to RangerRob Country Living. Good morning, everyone. This is RangerRob, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. And I'm going through this typical, dogs are all excited to be outside. But today will be definitely a different kind of day. So we raise Idaho Pasture pigs, and we have an old, over 2-year-old boar that we're going to get drunk today. And so here's the schedule. Let me get this door shut. It's 9 o'clock right now. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to start feeding beer to not only Sparky but also Maggie, because both of them need their hooves trimmed. Sparky is our highest priority because he's got the sore foot and we really want to examine it. So I'm going out there now to feed all the pigs except Maggie and Sparky, so I can start administering beer to them from their bowls and adding a little grain to it. And the goal is to get as much beer as I can in Sparky. I have no idea how this is going to go. The vet will be here from Tumalo at 1 o'clock. And hopefully by then, Sparky has had enough beer to have passed out. So who knows? I also have another dilemma that's happened since we moved Desmond, and I thought I'd go out there and show you. One of the things I need to make sure and do is Sparky and Maggie are in this paddock right here, is I need to get that bowl and the other bowl over here towards the fence so I can keep feeding beer to Sparky and them. And I'm just noticing my girls have come out to eat with Desmond out here. Zelda is not freaking out too bad, but what happened is I have a larger shelter out here for the pigs, and not too long ago the one shelter got a small hole on the side, and it was tolerable, but eventually I'm going to have to change the panel. Well, I showed you the last video I did that the girls are getting chased by Desmond, and then they hide in the shelter to get a reprieve from Desmond. Well, Desmond, trying to get the girls to come out, kept walking around the shelter and discovered the hole in the side of the shelter. And since he couldn't get to the girls from the front, he started enlarging the hole in the side of the shelter. So right here, that's Desmond right there. So that's promising. And that's Zelda. But you can see there's a lot of daylight coming out of the side of that hole, because we'll come over here so you can see it. Desmond decided to enlarge that hole considerably. Oh, jeez. It's havoc over here. So now that shelter, which this camera is not the best at it, has a big blown out hole on the side, and that's thanks to Desmond. So I've got to pick up some panels, but I doubt if it'll be today because I got to get my pigs drunk, and I got a vet coming at 1. So it's a little bit crazy. Hi, Desmond. Are you catching up with those girls yet? Anyway, it's promising that they're letting Desmond get closer, but it's still not love yet. But it will be. Huh. Hi. Anyway, I gotta get these guys fed. And these two here are gonna be very mad at me because they're not gonna get fed right away. Because I want them to drink beer. Well, we haven't done the beer yet or anything, but I thought I'd stop and see. These are the two girls that have got Desmond chasing them around. Well, Desmond's over at the other paddock where I fed him, so he's busy with food there. So at least the girls are getting something to eat. And they look a little tuckered out. They're not used to being chased by there. As you can see, another look at the shelter over there. I'm going to repair that. Desmond's coming over here. So I'm sure hell will break loose again. And he's also going to steal some of their food. So they haven't broken through any fences, but I'm sure they'll work it out as the days go by. Alright guys, so it begins. So I got Sparky's bowl here, and he's laying right over there. And on the other side here, I have Maggie's bowl. And I think she's sitting in the shelter. So the preferred beer in Oregon is Coors Light. So no, they're not a sponsor. Anyway, we're going to attempt to start getting some beer down Sparky and Maggie too. Alright guys, so I'm going to attempt to get the beer in here, add a little bit of food to it, see if we can get Sparky to start drinking. Got his first beer here. So far he's not impressed. You think so, baby? Well guys, no success. He caught wind of that, sniffed it a few times and lost his interest. So I'll keep trying. Well guys, I'm not having much success. I got Sparky over here. I put some beer in some of his food here. He doesn't like the smell of it or whatever. Doesn't want anything to do with it. But I'll keep trying. So it's getting closer to 11, no 12, and my vet will be here in about an hour. He's gonna be a little disappointed. I hope he's got another alternative, but yeah, Sparky's very stubborn. Of course Maggie is too. If I get Maggie out here to eat a little bit, at least maybe I can get a couple beers down her. But so far, no success. Alright guys, so we've got kind of the first phase of our vets here from Tumalo Animal Clinic. We attempted to get Sparky injected, but had a little trouble with the needle. But we got some of it in him. But we're seeing how he reacts with what he did get. We got Maggie out, and I think we're probably going to end up sedating both of them. But I want you to get a chance to meet our vets. So I wasn't in big trouble too much with not getting a pig's drunk. I'm trying to all right, that's a good idea.
You need to get one of these.
That controls them.
You can see I've just hooked it around one of his two tusks.
Yeah.
This is not cutting off his ability to breathe. He's still fairly comfortable. It just stops him, right? You have too many pigs here to not have one of these.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link for one of these.
Yeah, so what's the proper name of that tool?
This is a pig snare.
A pig snare. So what's happening is we needed to hold Sparky still so he could get a shot in the butt, which the other vet did. And I'll introduce you in a minute. So that was how they controlled him, and that was amazing. And so that he ought to be dropping about 15 minutes or so. So you guys are from?
Tumalo Animal Hospital.
Yeah, so your first name?
I'm Blair Westbrook, Dr. Blair.
So are you the only one that does the mobile?
Yeah, so I do all mobile, large animal practice. I do see small animals in Tumalo as well, but yep, we see. Yeah.
So what I was impressed is it came, you know, we had another vet here earlier, and he came totally prepared. I thought he was going to chew me out because I couldn't get him drunk, and he says, oh, I guess we'll have to sedate him. And he's got a assistant. What's your first name?
Hi, I'm Becca.
Rebecca?
Yep, Becca McGrath.
So do you have to assist for a while, or is this just kind of part of the training?
Yeah, like for large animal. Yeah, we usually bring like someone else to kind of help like restrain and poke and things like that. Yeah, when needed. Yep.
So this ought to be interesting because we're going. Now, do you use that restraint for the females too?
Yep, we do.
So he's going to try to restrain her, and she's going to give her
going down.
shot in the back, and then we got Sparky is getting tuckered out. This is fantastic, people. We're going to get good treatment to some very big pigs. And that looks like a tool that we could use.
Yep. Let's do this. I'm gonna have you stand with me. We're gonna just kind of do a little pre-trim on her. See what she'll let us do. Hey, Mom, I'm not gonna poke you anymore.
Okay, baby.
I don't quite trust it.
We're just trying to see what we can get away with working on her feet. But yeah, it's nice to have some people who really know what they're doing.
And before you guys take off, I'd like to get a card from you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
definitely.
give you a card.
Because we could hardly find anybody that come out with a brand.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Sparky down. He's snoozing good. He's working on trimming the hoofs right now.
Got a little bleeder on that dew claw, nothing bad.
Sparky, well, it's a 400-pound pig. He's doing a great job with her. The front foot, which is the one he's laying on, is one we're going to take a really close look at. But Sparky is definitely out, and we've never been able to get him on his side like this, so this is a great day. So anyway, good job, guys.
We got it done.
Yeah, we're trying to get him to roll on the vet so we could laugh, but he didn't think it'd be very funny to have a 400-pound pig on him. Okay, guys, well, we got the pigs done. We didn't show every detail, but they did a really good job. I had John here. He helped us out, and we had 4 people holding down Maggie, and that was tough. She was harder than Sparky. So anyway, that's going to be a regular service we'll have for our pigs and John and Debbie's.
Yep.
And so that's good. So yeah, it was really, we didn't get Zelda done only because we ran out of time. But anyway, it's been done. I'm really happy. Great vet. They were very knowledgeable and very prepared.
And they explain everything.
Yeah, so good job, guys. Tumalo Animal Clinic. Check them out. Well, guys, it's getting towards the end of the day. It took 4 people to handle what we did today, and we used all 4 people. And some of us are pretty tired. It's now later in the evening. I've got to get the tractor and take some feed out to the pigs. I'll take a look and see how well the big pigs are recovering from the sedation. We didn't get Zelda done, but what we're going to do is actually set up regular appointments to keep our pigs in better condition on their hooves. And when we do this, the next one, we'll have Zelda will be our priority. But yeah, what an education. I want to give a hats off to Tumalo Animal Clinic. They were amazing, and we learned a lot. And so anyway, what an education. But all the videos I've always watched on trimming Hoofs for pigs were much smaller pigs. So I hope people get an idea that they didn't get to see all of it, but both of those pigs were close to 400 pounds, and it took a lot to get them on their sides, even once they were sedated. Anyway, we'll have to see how Sparky does. The trimming went good. His foot didn't look that bad, but his opposite foot did. And he's also been treated for an inflamed area, so it might help with his foot. So all we can do is kind of watch and monitor. So all I know is a really good thing, and I really appreciate those guys from Tumalo. Meanwhile, I've got to get the tractor out of the garage here, load it up with pig feed, get them all fed, and call it a day. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Once again, we still have to be kind of tactful with the videos we do, but I hope you get a good idea what it was like. And we had some really good people working with these pigs to make sure it all went well, and it did. So anyway, guys, thank you for very much for watching. If you have any questions, more details about what we did, send us a note or just leave us some comments in the comments below, and we'll reply to them. But please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks to Tumalo. Thanks for John coming by. The manpower was very helpful. Anyway, talk to you later, guys.
This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now.
RangerRob.